Dream Team. It's your boy D Neil back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are back with our guy Friendly Jordies. Drunks caught on RBT equals Aussie legends. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. If you guys have a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section.
Well, it's time to relive the glory days, i.e. 4 out of 10 days. Those Saturdays where you're not wearing a shirt, I'm assuming eating chicken Maggi 2-minute noodles, watching RBT, purely because Sydney weekend just finished and you're in a paralysis because once the TV's on, your brain stops. That's what we're replicating here. That's why you're gonna like the video. You should thank your lucky stars that we exist, because trawling through this is not easy. It does answer the big questions in life, such as, what is the God particle? How do the cameramen stay awake to film this shit? And most importantly of all, who actually watches this free to air?
Just 5 minutes from home, the 23-year-old is training to be a plasterer.
I'm in the 4th year now, and then, I finish at the end of the year, so...
If this apprentice spent the weekend getting plastered, it's his record that'll need smoothing over.
That was better than my play on words. Good on you, guy that I assume was a fairly big actor in the early 2000s and this is the only job he can get.
Scrape down your tongue.
Damn, can you imagine just being on the bags like 20 minutes ago and thinking, is it enough time for it to go out of your system? I'm still buzzing, so... I assume not, but here goes. Basically, miss love every weekend.
38-year-old concreter Jesse took a dead-end detour just before the booze bus.
Dang.
Hello. Why did we drive down here?
Cementing himself into the hands of police.
No. They are wily. I didn't know cops do that. I don't drink drive, so I've never been in that situation, but I always thought that if I did drink drive, all I'd do is take a detour right before I got to the breathalyzer. But they thought about that too! They are a clever bunch.
That's so cool, but yeah, that's what I obviously would think would to be. Well, they're testing up there. Let me go ahead and take a detour and not go that way. But they were prepared for that scenario, and they still got you.
Those that I assume did not finish their HSC.
He blew 0 for alcohol, but police need more concrete evidence to back their suspicions.
No, he's won me back with concrete evidence. In fact, to quote the Foo Fighters, that is concrete and gold.
Run your tongue around your mouth. Scrape it from the back to the front, please. All the way to the front. All the way along your tongue, yeah? I want to see it on your tongue. Yeah, all the way to the front and off. Oh.
Well, we don't need to see the result of that. Nobody that scrapes their tongue like this, is it a game of Tetris, is going to be clean.
So you haven't had any drugs recently? No. On the weekend? No. When was the last time?
Oh, come on, mate. You were clearly on your way to see Shoot Alive. You're off your chops.
Jesse insists he's drug-free and comes up with a unique reason that his test turned positive.
Can you explain the positive reading?
No, there's anything show up that's rated like cherry ripe. It's the espresso go off.
Cherry ripe. I haven't had that one.
The cracks are appearing in Jesse's story.
I love the dynamic of a cop and a druggo. It is the classic straight man, funny man setup, where sometimes the straight man has the funniest line.
In Geelong, police pulled over a 23...
Yeah, you can tell by the way he was talking for sure that, I don't know what he was on, but he was on something. God dang.
Year-old Pete played up for a random drug test.
How's the rest of the weekend been?
Jesus, I've just figured out the shortcut to cops meeting their quotas. Pull over tradies.
Hurt those 2 tabs there?
Sleeping to catch up or sleeping something off. Either way, a drug test will expose any ripples in the plasterer's story.
What are they? Yeah, we get it.
I now require you.
They wouldn't be on the TV show if it was normal. Can you imagine if they actually did just do a normal cop's day where it's like clear? Okay. that was a close call. Keep it on the straight and narrow, otherwise there will be consequences, I guess. All right, ad break.
Staring down the barrel of a secondary test, the young driver comes clean.
Have you consumed any drugs, illicit drugs recently?
Yes.
And what drug have you taken?
I just, you know,
What?
Hey.
Who casually says just me?
I swear to
That's
God.
all. Just a nice little drink with the boys, followed by the peace pipe.
2 years using.
I would have said like marijuana. I don't even know if that's legal in Australia or if it's illegal. But if it's illegal, that would have been the drug I went with. If I got just meth, like that's one of the worst. I feel like.
Makes it a hard habit to kick.
And what's that done for you?
nothing but bad.
Nothing but bad?
Ugh, the psychology of a meth head. So much more depressing than alcoholics who always say, yeah, I could quit any time I want. Meth heads always know, that's the end of the line for me, My life's f***ed and there's nothing I can do about it. Ugh. Stop scratching yourself.
There's 2 pink tabs on it.
Every person who'd have guessed the guy with speed dealer sunglasses deals speed. You know what I do like about the of Australia though? Apart from lads, they're all really likeable. They're much more likeable than our winners. It's the exact reverse of almost every other country on earth, except for maybe Chad. I don't know what's going on there, but I will look into it. Actually, now that I think about it, that is the least likely place where losers are cooler than winners when the name of it is Chad.
Your roadside test there, Clinton's positive for cannabis.
Cannabis? I wasn't
not
expecting that from those guys. I was expecting from the meth head cannabis and from these guys meth. Look at the guy next to him. So lucky they didn't test me, eh?
So that puts you in the high range category.
Oh, right. That's shocked.
All right, follow me.
See you, mate. Take it easy.
Thank you.
Why didn't I walk? Laziness and stupidity.
Oh no. Everybody that gets caught by the cops has such low self-esteem. Why didn't I do the right thing? I don't know, because I fucking hate myself, I guess.
What he's done is miscalculated his drinks dramatically. Thought he was right to drive.
No.
Having a whole bottle of wine.
No. Is it? You can read, can't you? Oh my god. I didn't recognise him because the last time I saw him, he was the same height as a jockey. Walt went to our fucking high school, man! That a boy, Walt! Boys in blue! Keeping c***s like that in check. And he seems to have a heart as well. Might I just say, Sir Walt, you have done a real service for New South Wales by putting on that uniform, and you seem like an empathetic guy as well. You are a prime example as to why I proudly would have a sticker of Cops Are Tops on my car if I could get one of those bumper stickers, but, you know, I don't get breathalyzed enough that I have to go into one of these shops and sit there drunk out of my mind being like, you're taking some of these mints and these stickers. Yeah, right, mate, have a good day. Joke's on you.
Well, I'll talk to you if you get off your phone.
But 29-year-old Ryan seems in no hurry.
Yeah, he definitely. He definitely on something, bro. Yeah, he calling to let them know, hey, they finna lock me up. Yeah, I'm going to jail. I might need someone to bail me out, but I won't make it.
To end his call.
Stop for a random
what a
breath test.
legend.
Mobile random breath testing. Have you got your licence there, please?
And he's got those same Corey Worthington glasses. Probably is Corey.
You don't have a licence?
Oh, wow.
Why don't you have a licence?
No.
You never held one?
Jesus, this is just the current affair interview part 2.
.166 is high range and earns Ryan a trip back to the police station.
You're telling me seriously, drink driving is terrible, but you're doing it while you don't even have a license. Idiot!
At this stage, okay, you're under arrest for exceeding the alcohol limit.
What is it with anyone that looks like a rat having this attitude to life of, I know, I'm scum, play into it, I'm what I am, eh? How about you not be a rat? No.
You can ring someone back at the station if you want.
Yeah, my girlfriend and she ain't gonna be happy.
Why not? Go upstairs.
Oh, I'm just dressing. When he pulled up, very quick to turn the lights and everything.
No wonder this guy's a rat. Look at his rat circle of friends. Getting done, high range, without a license. Don't stress, mate. You're in the clear, right? What fucking idiots. You know what I think when I see someone that lucid? You could have been a university professor if just a couple of things changed in your childhood. Such as not having Alcos as parents, and I assume having a rat's tail when you're older is the exact opposite of having a PhD.
I was an alcoholic. I got off it. I went to jail. I had a drink tonight. I up. Now look. I'll probably lose everything now.
Dang.
Poor f***. See, this is why I want labouring, to help poor battlers like this. And I know just by saying that sentence, I have completely wiped out any chance of them being elected in the next election, because the vast majority of Australians are going, yeah, put him in the slam, don't give that on. And now that I think about it, yeah, as soon as there's not sad music behind it, lock him up. Lock him up. But
I
look,
swear to
as
God.
we've all figured out by now, I think we've all learned that I am perfectly willing to skunk up Labor's brand even further just for one joke. I think it's worth it.
The result, shock.
Yeah, I feel it. That sad music, how you feeling a little bad for him. But yeah, as soon as the sad music disappears, it's like, bro, you knew better. And you do the crime, you gotta do the time.
Everyone.
Oh my God!
That is shocking, Anna boy, Willie! Oh, there's such a fine line in this show of it being really over the limit and thinking disgusting. I hope they throw away the key. And being just slightly higher than that, why aren't you giving him the key to the city?
Well, I'm quite aware of the laws, mate. I've been 8 times before, so I'm willing to just sit here and wait.
God, I love Australia.
He's quite aware of the laws, mate. Been there 8 times before.
I really love Australia. It's just such a refreshing feeling being part of a country that acknowledges losers are funny, they deserve to be paid out, but they also deserve our respect.
Do I have time for a cigarette? No.
Nah, you don't, unfortunately. Just take a seat on that blue seat.
I like how all these ne'er-do-wells from primary school never really grow up. Still have that same psychology of, I'm going, miss, I'm just having a drink from the bubbler. Go to the principal now! Yeah, okay, alright, I'm going.
He'll still have to go to court and face prosecution for low-range drink driving.
It's all good, really, isn't it? They're doing their job. It's what we need.
Look at that face. That's a guy that knows what's up. He knows that the meaning of life is getting some oysters, maybe have a smoke. Is he wrong?
I'm just going to give you a suspension and notice now. This is just basically saying you're aware that your licence is suspended.
Okay.
Okay, so if you get caught driving from now on, it's an offence, okay? You can be arrested for it.
Man, I swear the vast majority of cops that you meet pretty much are just that magistrate from Aussie courts. Virtually everyone who's involved in law and order in Australia, legend, except the Attorney General. Anyway, make sure that you like this video, make sure you subscribe, because I think that we all know that this is really the most important thing that I could be doing with my time. I could either be bringing down the government or bringing down some guy who, let's be honest, life has already brought him down.
Please share and comment below. Comment.
That's all we got. I definitely rock with Friendly Jordies. He never lets me down. You guys got a favorite video suggestion? You can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. It's your boy D-Neil. Out.